cryptids. We're talking about UFOs, fake aliens, real aliens.
Come on now, Bubba. I digress. I apologize.
I hope your minds are ready to get blown.
It's about to get weird.
Let's get the show on the road.
And we're live. What's up, y'all? Pilgrim here with you. And it's been about like 2 months since y'all seen me. What's good with y'all? We got 2 people in the audience. Oh shit, this jumped up to 4 in the audience right now. As the usual, we have my friend Graze the Bush here co-hosting, but he's just a little bit of filler though, he's not really going to talk too much right now. He's got all the sports news, everything going on right now in the sports world. I know you guys could guess by that. I'll let get a little bit more people in here and say hello to everybody before I give the big crazy ass reveal to you guys. Hava, what's happening? Hutch, my brother. See who else up in here. Backwoods, what's good, brother? Hudal, what's good with you, man? No, man, I don't know what to say. 'Cause I have a weird way of time. The way I perceive time might not be the same way you do. Dusty, what's good? Joe Morgan, Stewart's prepping. Yeah, I know. What's up, guys? Good to see you guys again. So I don't know if you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it though. The first part of I'm gonna try to get this one going for a minute too. I'm gonna try to keep this one going. I got some guests coming on here too throughout the night. We'll see how that goes. But guys, let's get into it real quick before I get sidetracked and go squirrel too hard. So last time I was on a live stream, I think I was on Backwoods or I was on Hutch's channel. I just recovered from feeling like absolute dog shit. Both ends, throwing up, shitting. It was a really bad flu. I definitely feel like I was about to die. I guys remember I said it was something like off of Young Guns 1 whenever they were doing peyote in the desert. And he's like, look inside that chicken. Definitely was not chill. I was not feeling good at all. So fast forward last week. All right, I was still feeling like absolute shit. What's up there, Stars? Prepper, good to see you. I still feeling like absolute dog shit, right? Okay, and I'm telling you guys, I was feeling like I was dying. I felt like I was feeling like I was dying. I'd never been this sick before in my whole life. I try to be a healthy person. I try to do what I can. I do smoke cigarettes though, but I don't. I tell you what, guys, I tried to smoke a cigarette whenever I was going through that. I just really felt like it was like a process of death though, for sure. It felt like a really bad flu, but turns out it wasn't the flu. Found I had COVID. I got that Charlie Victor, y'all. But I don't know what it is though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what brand it is. I don't know if I'm not too educated on that. But last year somebody close to me had it. I never got it, but this year I got everybody. Graze the Bush over here. He's got this shit too right now as well. What up, Von Eric? Yeah, so we got that shit, dude. I've been feeling like absolute shit. I've been healing up pretty good though. Couldn't smell, couldn't taste. But it really felt like it was a really hardcore flu. It felt like it was a bad flu. I'm still waiting on going to get a test again. Give it some time because I don't really feel sick now. But like I said, my positive test for that shit came in like last week. So, dude, yeah, that shit was something different though, for sure. Like I don't even know how to describe it. I couldn't eat for like 2 days. I couldn't eat. I couldn't get no liquids. What's up, Backwoods? Yeah, it was definitely hard though, for sure. And they say the younger people, I'm about 30 years old, and so that's that you wouldn't really think you'd be getting too sick from some shit like that. What's up, Bella? But yeah, it got me and knocked my ass down for sure. I got a few of my buddies too as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens if you don't. Sometimes that's a Backwoods. Get up on here, man. I think I sent you a link if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, JJ crabulitis. That's curable though, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. I want to go into you guys too as well. I apologize. It's been every time I get up on here, I'm always like, "Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be back here in 2 months." Or, no, I end up being back in 2 months. Every time I'm saying, guys, I'm always like, "Yeah, guys, I'll come back again, coming on hard." I'm gonna be doing it, man. I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be trying to. But this COVID shit, I got laid off from my job at the same time as the COVID shit, and so when I was gonna go back to work again at the new job, I got this COVID going on, this chaos, and then I don't know how long this should last. I definitely don't feel bad right now. Can you guys tell me in the chat how long it made you feel? How bad you were sick? How long it was? Dusty, 3 weeks. Dang, I think I'm on the tail end of that 3 weeks right now for sure. Then, because for the past few weeks I've been feeling like absolute dog shit, and it was just crazy because I don't remember feeling that sick since I was probably like last time I felt that sick is probably 10 or something like that, 10, 11 years old. Some crazy shit. And yeah, that's pretty much it though, guys. As far as catching that Charlie Victor, I'm surprised I got it. I never thought I would get it. I thought I would, your ego gets a hold of you sometimes, and I thought that perhaps, oh, there's no way I get that shit. My ex-wife had that shit and she was pregnant. I didn't get that shit. Yeah, you and Hutch need to get up on here, dude. You need to hop up on here and talk a little bit of some shit. See what's going on. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time. I try to catch y'all's lives every now and then whenever I can. But between trying to do my little deliveries and shit, and between this bad sickness I had, dude, it's been a rough couple weeks. What's up, JH556? Jesus. Yeah, and I was about to go to Peru too, y'all. I was about to get up on the plane and go to Peru yesterday, as a matter of fact. When I got this positive test, though, I had to cancel that ticket, which is good. Which perhaps is good. I wasn't meant to be at this time. There's a non-refundable ticket, though. I have to tell you that too. It kind of sucks. Yeah, because now that I feel good, but that's a good point. But now that since I've been feeling better, I've been wanting to be more active. I've been wanting to get out there more and do more crazy shit. But I feel like anytime I start trying to this is how I noticed it started for me. Whenever I really started exactly, like I felt like I would have like the mucus. This it's so hard to describe. I feel like the mucus like inside of my nose right here. Like I just felt, but right before like there's crazy like the fevers, the sweats, the vomiting, and all that. I had to. I was getting these. It felt like my nasal, like my mucus. It felt like it was. I don't know. It just felt so strange. I felt like I had like chicken noodle soup. Like I was just like breathing in and out. It was definitely weird though for sure. Like the taste, everything. Like I could still taste and smell stuff. A lot of people, like my friend Graze the Bush over here, like he can't smell or taste nothing now. He's still feeling symptoms from that shit. Peru, guys, I was excited about going to Peru too, dudes. I am fucking bummed out about not going to Peru now, y'all. Yeah, I was gonna go to Lima. What's up, Patricia Skibbish? But yeah, I was going there to take my son to go visit his grandparents stuff, his family down there. I was excited for it too, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna get fully sleeved out. I was gonna get my tattoos finished for like $200 down there too. It's a pretty good deal. $200 in our money is like $1,200 for their money. So, and I was gonna go there for a couple weeks too, guys. I was gonna be doing some badass live streams, going to the markets down there, eating the coca leaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna be going down there and doing it, but I got afflicted with this Charlie Victor, y'all. And like I said, I never would have thought that I would be getting this shit though, because I always say people who don't live healthy lifestyles and shit can get this shit. But I don't necessarily live a healthy lifestyle, not when I'm thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? But the cigarette smoking, I feel like I said, I smoke cigarettes like somebody from 1937, So I just feel like that might have contributed to it. And each time I would try to smoke a cigarette, whenever I was having my really bad, whenever this past few weeks, and like last week, whenever the sickness was at its height, whenever the sickness was whenever I was feeling absolute shit the most, anytime I tried to smoke a cigarette, I would instantly just start feeling tremors of that mucus I was talking about, of that like that chicken noodly soup and kind of like the mute. I could just start feeling just going like just tremoring on me, and I would just get so hot though, y'all. And it was oh, what we got right here. Oh shit!
Yo, man.
What's up there, man?
What the hell, man? You talking about
Haven't
snot and boogers and all shit up
I
on here,
wasn't
man.
talking about eating them and shit though. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about eating the shit. I was talking about
Right?
little extra snacks. Nah, man.
Change the layout to where
Let me get over here.
yeah, I'm all up on. There we go.
Boom shakalaka.
Oh, I had that shit, man. The week after Christmas, but I never really got sick like that. Mine was just felt like I was run
Right.
over, man. Just I was just achy and hurting, and
Mm-hmm.
and could not get enough sleep, man. I mean, I slept hours and hours and hours and hours, and I still have a little bit of that fatigue and stuff. It's really weird, man. I had that brain fog too, man, where everything just was all looking hazy and shit,
Yes. I had
That,
that shit too, really bad.
that shit was weird, man. It was like I was sipping mushroom tea or something, man, but I wasn't.
Dude, exactly. That's what I said too, dude. I feel like it was like some kind of trippy shit going on, dude. It was definitely weird, man. Like me, dude, I've never been that sick in my whole life backwards, dude. Like
Yeah,
I mean, I still have I'm still positive for COVID right now, dude. I just want to start getting better, dude. Like, shit, my shit happened whenever I got laid off from the job, but it's whenever
how
I got hit with that shit too.
how old are you?
I'm 28.
Man, I heard that men under 30 that's catching the COVID. I heard after like 6 months they can't get their shit up no more, man.
But that's probably for the best.
It's like they call it like COVID broke dick or something.
Dude, I think I need to do that. I need to do that shit. I've been overusing it.
What's up, Hoot? How's it going? Everybody in chat. Hello.
What up, y'all? Yeah, the money down there is good. You can get land down there for a good price. You just can't own guns and shit. That's the only thing that keeps me from wanting to move down there, honestly. Like as far as Peru, and they don't English isn't the language that they speak as a majority.
Damn. So what you been up to?
Trying to recover from the sickness, man. I'm gonna start work again soon though. It sucks. I'm gonna have to like I don't know if I mean I'm not positive for COVID right now, y'all, but I'm still gonna go to work anyway. I got to, man. I gotta go. I gotta get back to work, man. It's like this past 3 weeks, 4 weeks of being sick, dude. And like it just, it just sucks at getting laid off at the exact same time as getting the sickness shit, dude. Like I didn't have the strength to go out there and even try to fuck around with a new job.
Yeah. That's
But other
why
than that, I ain't really been up to shit.
you always, I mean, even that's a part of prepping, man.
I'm trying to stock my food up.
Being prepared is stocking the food up. It that kind of stuff, man. People say, "Oh, preppers are just hoarding food for," and they think shit's gonna hit the fan. Well, you know, getting laid off, man, especially when you get
Mm-hmm.
sick, that shit hits the fan, man. I mean, that's a bad deal. You
Dude,
know what I'm saying?
for
And
real, dude.
so, I mean, in any of that stuff, and that's why you don't go out and blow your whole paycheck. You try to save a little money. Put a You know, some people call it nest egg, rat hole, walking money, whatever you want to call it. You know, you always have your little stash, set back. You know what I'm saying? And man, maybe it's,
Hmm.
1 week you can only put $5 back, and the next week maybe you can put seven. You know, but over time, man, that shit builds up, man, and it's nice to have a little ready cash.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people they start getting big checks and shit like that, and then they'll start just like spending like way too much of it, and the next thing you know, you ain't getting that money no more, and then you're screwed.
What's up, Dusty? Yep, yeah, it's a bad deal, man. But
But I feel like I've been cracking into my preps, dude, since I've been eating some of my preps, dude. Like I haven't been able to afford to go out and eat and shit, like,
I eat my
but I've been
prep
cracking
every
on
day.
my. They're all my shit's starting to come into rotation this year, like in the next couple months anyway. Like I think in like March or April, all my shit, like most of my shit's gonna have to be eaten before then.
Yeah, but see, you should be rotating all your preps anyway. When we go
Hmm.
and I think about, this week I want, some beans and some black eyed peas and some spinach and whatever, and then I'll buy the stuff and I'll go set it in the back of my preps, and pull off of the front, so you're constantly rotating it, and you don't run into what you're talking about. Crap, I've got 2 months to eat all of this,
Hmm.
kind of thing.
Yeah, and all this has really helped me. All this shit's been helping me look into like where my shortcomings have been at, and a lot of this shit.
I'm looking into this deal. I've seen them before, but I'm looking into a way I can make them. So what I'm wanting to do is have them roller deals. Basically, it's like a slot, and you stick a canned food in there, and it rolls down. So that you on the front there you can pull off a can, but when you buy new ones, you stick them up here, and they go automatically to the back. It kind of rolls down to the
Okay.
back, and
Yeah.
I'm wanting to do that to where I can have multiple ones stacked, in there, to where when I go up in there, I've got like you know, uh, three cans on each section, three different can
Hmm.
deals, and then I can, got three different deals up there to put in the cans to rotate them to the back automatically.
You could probably make something like that, huh?
Yeah,
What's up, Gmail Merkel?
yeah, you can. I just I want to try to find, the because I was thinking, man, if someone had a, a tubing bender, one of them big ones, that bends the bigger tube, and bend it around to the right, angle, and bend them around, and put them together like that.
Hmm. Yeah, man. You probably could, dude. That'd be badass, dude. That'd be a good video too. Like, so in the process of it. Mm.
'Cause it's kind of a bitch sometimes when you just got regular shells, and you got your canned foods, and you got them stocked to where the new, the oldest dates are up front, so that you eat them first, and then you got to kind of pull everything up and reach back there and stack the cans in. It kind of sucks, so kind of looking into a couple of different ways to.
Yeah, I need to start looking into like rearranging all my canned foods and stuff, man. I got a bunch of canned food in there. I got a bunch of in my side of my extra closet I got open there. I got all my canned food. I got all my buckets in there, and then I got a bunch of like canned like broth and shit that my girl's mom made and shit. That she canned herself. But all that shit is disorganized, dude. Like I want to start looking into organizing my shit better in there.
Yeah.
Something like that device that he's talking about. That sounds pretty legit. Dude, you know what I heard? You've heard about rest in peace. Also to I just found this out. Urban Grandpa Prepper, dude. Isn't that crazy, dude? That's insane. I was like,
Yeah, with
what? That
Dangerous
comes
Freddy,
in. Mm-hmm.
and then Urban Grandpa Prepper. Yeah.
That's that, dude. They come in threes, dude.
Yeah, there was a couple of other ones. What the hell wrong with my camera? There it goes. Yeah, there's been a couple other ones actually.
Really.
There was some Brog or some, I don't remember. There was a couple of other ones.
Oh no shit, dude. That's crazy, dude. Fucking. That makes me think. Do you guys remember? Do you remember James Bender, the guy from Waypoint Survival?
I mean, I know
He
way.
got to like he got to 100,000 subs recently, and I
Mhm.
did a badass interview with him one time and shit, and it was funny, it was awesome, it was cool. It was about Howell Prepper. This dude never once mentioned me at all ever after that, and I just and he just got his 100,000 subscriber shit, and I was like, what?
I wouldn't worry about it.
I ain't gonna trip on it and shit. You know, I was thinking if I tripped on that, that made me look like a fool.
Man, you just let people be who they are, man.
You know, they can do what they do.
I
So,
got to go salt and make some spaghetti or something for dinner. Man, I just I was eating dinner whenever you first come on. That's why I waited for a little bit. I was finishing my dinner, and I made some. We got one of them big air fryers, and it's kind of like one of the toaster ovens. It's got the glass front that the lid that opens up, got the shells in it or whatever. Man, I made these pork chops in there, and I'd looked up a couple of recipes, just wanted to try something different, and I found this one recipe, and it had like dried mustard, it had paprika, sweet paprika, it had olive oil, had like salt, pepper, garlic, had some chili powder that you put in it, and stir it around, and you make a rub out of it, and then you put it in the air fryer. God dang, man, them things were
that
good.
just sounds good as fuck. What's up,
Got-
KDVHDGHXE?
Hey, Hobbler or Patricia, get that bot.
Shit. What is that shit? What are the I've never noticed that before in the live streams. I've only seen them do that shit in comments. What do you think that's like a virus causer or some shit like that?
Somebody told me that if you click on that, it'll take you to some like really fucked up porn shit, like shit that'll get you in trouble.
Oh no, what? Who the fuck be in
That,
there? I wonder who's been in that shit in here. Like,
I don't know. That's what I was told. I have no idea, man, because I ain't clicking on shit. Hell, my buddy texted me last night. It was funny.
what up, Stuart?
He texted me. He had gotten a new phone and a new number, and he texted me last night. And he's like, "Hey, man, I'm in town, man. You at home?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" I went in there. I didn't even touch anything. I went straight in there to my wife. I was like, "Hey, look up this number. Who is this?" You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And she looked up and she couldn't find anything for scam or anything. So then I was like, "Who is this?" And then he told me. I was like, "Oh hell," you know. I don't mess around with that shit. I don't have no idea.
They could be taking information. Like, I had a buddy of mine. He was doing some kind of shit. It was on eBay, but he had about like I guess if you don't watch out who you buy that shit from, he had they'd hacked into his bank account and stole all of his money. What's up, Susanna?
What's up, Susanna?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got hacked in there and like took all of his shit. Like,
What's up, Stuart? Yeah. That's why I don't click on shit, man, because I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know how to, if something starts going wrong. You know how you can like Google something and sometimes the first couple of things will pop up and it'll say ad
Mm-hmm.
on there. I didn't even realize that at first, and I clicked on one, and man, my computer started freaking out and shit and going, "Meh, meh," you
Oh
know,
my god.
dude, it tripped me the hell out, man. I didn't know what to do. Man, I ran in the house and shit and grabbed my wife. I was like trying to look up some kind of fishing pole, you know, and,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't go to the side or anything. It just started, you know, saying it was uh, a bad side or something. And man, I didn't know what to do, man. I had no clue, and I ran in there and got my wife, and she come out here and she, you know, did some stuff, and then she was showing me, you know, she was like, you gotta be careful, because she could see where I'd clicked on, you know, and she goes, yeah, if it says ad, or sometimes there's, you know, it's something a little different right there, and it'll, you know, it won't be the actual site you're trying to go to. I was like, hell, I don't know.
What up, Green Thumb Preppa?
Yeah, what's up, Green Thumb?
Man, I feel like your phone can get a virus on it too and shit if you ain't careful clicking up on. Cause I've been getting nonstop. I was on you ever signed up? You know, like I've been in the market trying to know, like, you know, just looking at different shit. You know, looking at different rental or rent to buy options and shit, dude. And I signed up for this one thing, like this email list or some shit, dude. Now I get called like 3 or 4 times every single day by this rent2own.com shit, dude. I got myself in a pickle, dude. Like for sure. I heard you can get viruses from answering calls, from spam calls. They can get your phone get viruses answering spam calls. You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard all kinds of like different things like that, man. Like a surefire way, like to get like viruses on your computer, I would say is definitely the number one way to get viruses, though, for sure, is like watching naughty shit on the computer. And then but I think the second way is to like whenever you're trying to buy shit, though, for sure. Because like I told you, my buddy had all of his shit stolen from him and shit. Like,
Man, I just gotta,
I got the Charlie Victor Green Thumb.
you know, the like Flipboard and news whatever you get on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
you know, little news things.
Yeah.
Just got one that said states with looser gun restrictions have higher number of homicides, suicides, studies finds. So
Really.
yeah, so I'm looking down here. Here's the deal.
California and Illinois and New
Hold on,
York State.
hold on. Here's the deal. It's from this organization called Everytown for Gun Safety, which is a very left-leaning, you know.
Sounds like it with a name like
And
that.
yeah, they said California, Hawaii, New York, and Massachusetts were among the tightest gun laws with the lowest gun-related deaths. I guess they forgot to count that little 9-year-old kid that got shot in the face in New York, or that no, as an infant, little infant got shot in the face the other day.
I didn't hear about that. That's tragic.
Yeah,
Because
crime out the road. That's funny.
like the gigantic cities with like millions of people living in there, man.
I don't know, man. It's see, they have certain ways of twisting that shit around to make it fit their narrative, and it's just stupid.
Yeah, no shit, Hoot Owl. Yeah, there's some websites you definitely don't want to go to. But
Yeah,
there's definitely
I don't push any buttons, man. I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't like, you know, freaking Bass Pro Shops, or you know, some gun site or something like that, I don't know nothing about that shit.
Speaking of the gun shit, what's up, Bug Dude? Speaking of the gun shit though, real quick, do you feel like have you heard any kind of like different things, like any kind of new laws or anything like that come into effect, dude? Does everything seem like it's
What's up, Bug Dude? No, man, I used to keep up with that like really, really heavily, and
mhm.
you know, with the way everything's going nowadays, I mean, I do keep up with stuff. You know, if I see any of our representatives or anything, you know, playing some bullshit, you know, or talking a little bullshit, you know, I'll call them up and stuff like that. But dude, I'm gonna tell you, I've got to where fuck them and their laws. You know,
Straight
90
up.
90% of the laws they got are fucking unconstitutional anyway, so they can kiss my
Mhm.
ass. I'm carrying my gun, and that's the way it is. And I'm gonna own my guns, and that's the way it is.
Mm.
But I mean, I do keep up with stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of good YouTubers, man, that really stay guns and gadgets. He's always, man, on top of the you know, new legislation or stuff they're trying to do. You know,
See, the Yankee Marshal is somebody I see I watch him every now and then for my. He's kind of like, I'm not talking shit about him, but he's kind of like gone away from what he used to talk about. So like I don't know.
that's right, Bug Dude. Carry 24/7, man.
Yeah, I like to too, man, because like I always feel I definitely hate whenever I'm in a place that I'm not allowed to carry a weapon inside with me for sure, dude. There's not too many places like that, obviously, but obviously, if you're gonna be at a courthouse, you'll probably be a little bit more safe than if you were like, at most places. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Man,
just,
I don't
but like,
think
there's some restaurants around here that can keep you from carrying in there. Like some restaurants can tell you they don't want you to carry, but how would they know?
that's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm telling you, people can say what they want, but I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Because as long as you're still alive, you got a chance. You know, when you're laying there grasping for your last breath, you'll be like, why did I listen to that stupid fucking sign? You know, I'm
Exactly,
just saying.
dude.
I can't tell you how many times I've carried inside a business that said you're not supposed to. Hell, I open carried in the bank the other day. Shit.
Aw, fuck, dude. But you don't seem like you don't really seem sketched out though, dude. Like you don't really seem like too much. Like I wouldn't think I would still if I was a bank employee, I would look at you and be like, oh fuck, this dude's got a gun. And I'd look at you again and I'd say, oh well, he seems legit. But I don't know, you're not really too sketched out for sure. But there's
Nobody.
like I feel like if I walked in a bank with a gun and shit, they'd probably be a little sketched out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, honestly, man,
Depends how you carry yourself, though. You probably carry yourself like a legit, like
I just, I don't know, man. I forgot you know, I carry it so much, you know, it just don't, I don't think about it, you know, and hell, I walked right in there and cashed my check, put some money in the bank to pay a couple of bills, and fucking left up out of there. And when I went to put my seatbelt on, I caught that gun, you know, I looked and
oh, I got the strap on me.
I was like, oh well. Nobody said anything. The cops didn't come, so
Like I think some of the laws are a little silly though, man. Like if you're in a restaurant eating, like yeah, I would like you can't have the gun on you if you're like if you order one beer or some shit like that, you can't have a gun on you. But if you're not drinking, you can still be in the bar with the gun and shit. But I don't think as long as you maintain your composure and shit, I feel like that's
you
how.
can't. You're not supposed to be able to carry one in a bar that is a bar,
The bar
but you
bar.
can carry it into a restaurant that has a bar.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But
You gotta think.
I
I
don't
think the
go to bars.
origin. Yeah, I didn't really fuck with them too much, man. Every time I go to the bars, dude, somebody's always trying to start some kind of shit of some kind. So,
I don't even, man, to be honest with you, I don't even have like a beer or a mixed drink when I'm out somewhere, you know, because when I drink here, you know what I'm saying? Or like at deer camp, you know
hmm
what I mean? But it's like here. I don't go out. I don't want anything, you know, relaxing my awareness.
Your
You know what I'm saying?
senses, yeah. When you're out in public in the wild.
Man, folks is crazy, man. I mean, just I
Yeah,
mean,
dude, people are absolutely insane.
it's been a couple of years ago, but you know, down at this bigger city, it's about hour and 20 minutes from me. They some dude just walked up into Walmart and just started shooting this person, man. Just shot, you know, and they didn't even have any ties or anything. It
Where
was
is it? You said a Walmart?
yeah,
They're just gun psycho, wanted to kill somebody and shit for no reason.
Green Thumb Prepper. I can't believe you would cuss at me like that.
Oh god.
Why do I?
You said you don't like Glocks, do you?
No,
You carry a SIG?
I got a HK VP9.
That kicks ass.
I
Those are-
actually got a pair of them. They're matching pair of HK VP9s that I carry.
Said whenever he was young, they used to let the bad kids. What was that? The 1950s.
All right.
They did used to let them carry like have guns and shit, like bring the guns to school and shit to show off. They used to have like hunting clubs and shit like
We
that,
had-
dude. Like
Yeah, we had a fucking we would bring our deer guns and our rifles and shit to school, and at lunchtime we had a dirt mound back there behind the school. It was all woods back in there, and we would go there at lunchtime and shoot our guns, target practice and shit. A couple of the coaches and shit would come
Right.
out there and kind of watch out, you know. It wasn't shit back then, man. There wasn't no
Dude.
school shootings back then because, man, hell, everybody had a gun. You'd get shot back. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude. Like nowadays, the kids couldn't get well, you couldn't trust a kid like that nowadays, though, dude. Like they probably use this shit for some stupid shit, though, dude. Or they probably get pissed and start shooting at each other and shit.
Yeah, but you know one of the differences too.
What?
Most kids back then wasn't on all them fucking psychedelic shit, you know, or whatever that, you know, like the Adderalls and you know
Like
what
Adderalls and yeah, I do that shit. I know you mean they give that shit to like 4 or 5 year old kids, dude. That they start you off when you're like 4 years old with that kind of shit too. Yeah, like the Adderall and shit, and like the fucking dude. I used to take that, dude. Whenever I was a little boy, dude, like between the ages of like 2 years old and 12, dude, I was absolute hell, dude. Like they put me on that medicine because I'd be trying to stab my teachers, spit at them, cussing at them whenever I was like 6 years old, dude. And I'd just be like going crazy. I would be bouncing off the walls, just always, da 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 da. And they put me on that medicine, dude. That shit was like, I think it was Adderall, so they gave me. And I was on that shit for about 10 years, dude. And that shit, I was like the night of the living dead, dude. And you could tell the other kids at school that was on that shit too. We'd all be walking around like. But yeah, I know that's where they didn't really give shit to kids. Like, wait, you were in school like what in the 80s or in the 90s or some shit?
I graduated in 86.
86.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where is Hutch? Y'all give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll still be talking though. I just gotta go and get some. So you think we're going to war with Ukraine or what?
We ain't going to war with you.
Or not Ukraine? No, not with Ukraine. I'm such a dumbass. What the fuck? Are we going to war with you think like we? Because like I finally watched a little bit of that crazy ass interview that they did with the president and shit yesterday, or that what is that shit called?
Do what? I'm
Like,
sorry.
no, you're cool, dude. I watched a little bit of that press conference yesterday, finally, and then he was saying like if they like what do you think that means? They're like, oh, they take a little bit, that's fine, but if like can they invade the whole country?
Dude, he's a laughing stock joke of a fucking breather. You know,
Dude, I was cringing the whole time.
fucking air. You know, he's stupid,
Hmm.
and you know he's a stupid disgrace. And
Yeah.
but as far as it goes for, my personal opinion, I believe it's going to kick off any day, man. With Russia,
I
because
feel that way.
dude, you know, you do realize how many of our subs and our attack amphibious ships and stuff like that, assault ships that we've got. Man, we sent out a ton of them some bitches on the 18th. They all left Norfolk and left. There was some left out of Pearl Harbor and some of the other ports around the United States, and even they pulled some. They several of them stopped by the ammo depot and was there for a little bit and then left. I
Shit, they're getting ready to dump some of that ammo.
A bunch of our subs.
Jesus. And now, where do you think? Like, I heard, I was doing a little bit of research on this. Like, Russia and China, they're not necessarily like buddies the way that I thought. Like, if one of them went to war, they might. There's a big chance that they wouldn't just help the other one out and shit. You know, like there's a chance that like we'd only be good doing the war with Russia. Like a lot of people they're worried about China helping Russia, but I found out that they're not really that close. Like we'd benefit more from trying to be friends with Russia and just letting them have Ukraine and team up against China.
You know, it's hard to know, man. I mean, people speculate and stuff, and I mean, you can't really know what goes on, you know, behind the curtains, you know, if you will. It's yeah, how they closed their embassy in Ukraine and in Kiev. They pulled. I think
Who
they
did? Russia or China?
Russia.
Hmm.
Russia.
That's what you do if you're about to invade somebody, huh?
Yeah, they've been calling all their ambassadors and stuff back.
Like, how many deaths do you think will happen over there? Like a couple million? Like just for like the convention, like the war, like the fighting between the Ukrainians and the Russians. Do you think like? I feel like that'd probably be like 5 million people dying and all that shit. Like they have. I was watching a documentary about they have like they've been training these Ukrainian people. They've been like doing guerrilla warfare against the Russians for like the past 10 years.
Yeah, it's I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I believe it's about to kick off over there. You know, yesterday I read where basically the Russian war czar, whoever, you know what I'm saying, they're one of their head guys or whatever, basically said that they were given the UN and United States 48 hours to come up with some kind of solution that was a peaceful agreement, or shit was going to get real. And
How long ago was this?
The 48 hours will be up Friday.
Fuck, dude. That noise has scared the shit out of me.
That's my message deal.
How long do you think before we'd get involved in this shit though with them, dude?
We're already involved, man. I mean, you know, you can't, as a country, especially the United States, you can't stand up there and tell another country like Russia, you know, that you better back off or we're going to slap you around. You know, whether it be with sanctions or whatever, you know, and then back down. So I mean, once you put it out there like that, man, you gotta, you know, it's basically two guys, you know, two leaders butting heads, you know, right now, and you know, Russia can't back down, or they're gonna look, you know, silly. The United States can't back down, or they're gonna look silly, you know. Which, so I mean, I think it's just a matter of the time, man.
I think there's probably a conspiracy into that shit. Was there not a big connection with the Biden family and with Ukraine and shit? That's like, is there not like a big connection and shit between them, like between Ukrainian business people and the Hunter Biden? Like, it's like we don't need to talk about that shit no more. I want to get this new book. Like, I don't know. I kind of hate that. I feel like it would be support Hunter Biden's pocket a little bit, but he has this autobiography out now where he's openly like talking about his like prostitutions and his crack smoking and shit. Like he's like, and I want to read that book, dude. That sounds like that sounds like a pretty fun. That sounds like that'd be pretty hilarious, dude. I showed him a picture of this man's teeth and shit. And he had crack. He was like he was a crackhead for like 30 years, 40, 50 years. Still is right now or some shit.
Oh, I don't know. You asked where Hutch was a while ago. I don't know. I hadn't heard from him.
He was texting me. He texted me a little bit about an hour and a half ago. We was talking for a second. You know, he's got a lot of shit going on, probably.
It's probably his old lady ain't told him what pair of pants to put on yet.
He ain't wearing no pants, dude. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I was looking up too, dude. This man's gonna be 80 years old at the end of the year this year, dude. Oldest president in the fucking history of the United States. He was 4 years old whenever World War II ended, dude. He was like
Bug dude, we already look silly. We have a dementia patient for a president. It was funny because when I said that a while ago, you know, that we would look silly, I thought about it. For just a second in my mind, I was like, hell, we already look fucking silly, you know. So, yeah, I agree.
I don't know who would still support this man. Though. It makes no sense. Are there hardcore libs out there who are like who think Joe Biden's doing a good job, dude? Like this is probably the craziest year. Like I've never heard any president like having like this much bad shit happen.
No, his according to the polls, you know, his approval rating is like, I don't think he's got one over 40% at all, man. Most of them's way down in the 30s.
At least they're not lying about it, dude. If they were saying that shit was up in the 80s and 90s, you would know that for sure the media is full of shit. Like, okay, yeah, I saw something like that. His wife had like a cast on her arm or some shit.
Yeah, okay. She had a little surgery and stuff on her hand.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, no, I know there are diehard libs, Green Thumb. Dude, yeah, I kept on hearing that it seems like this like we're in the quiet before the storm, dude. You know, we're in like the it just feels like this shit is about to get real, dude. Real as fuck, dude. Like, and the way that I'm looking at it, dude, is, you know, I feel like I would probably have to become like, you know, I do have my preps. I have enough preps. You know, I probably got about 10 months worth of food right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have my water the way I need to have it. I feel like I got my guns and ammo pretty good and shit. And like,
but
what's the question? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
I probably just had to become a marauder. I probably just take it, like become somebody that like just takes someone else's shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, but I might have to do it. Oh shit! Speak of the devil, he's talking about your ass.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
What's happening, bro?
Just now talking about you.
Stopping in to say what's up. Yeah, I ain't got no complaints. Shit, cold as a motherfucker.
Dude, it's snowing here right now. I forgot to tell you guys that it's starting to snow right now.
It snowed last night.
Get like, how much do you get?
It was just
bad. Huh?
But I know when I was out there working today, I kept thinking, God dang, it's freaking cold, man. The wind was blowing and shit. And I got back in the truck and got to looking, and it was wind chill of like 17. And I was like, man,
that, dude.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this shit is cold, man.
Yeah, it's about 30 degrees here right now, but I don't think we got a wind chill going on like that though. That sounds insane.
The only thing that's making it decent here is that we got like zero wind at all. So you don't know how cold it is until it's too late and your fingers and your toes are like tingling like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right. There this motherfucker goes again, cutting his.
What's going on, y'all? Chat, Susanna? GT.
My bad, y'all. Somebody's texting me. One second. Do you guys
Who?
see me? On my 5x5?
Can't see you.
Damn it, 1 second, dudes. I'm gonna have to restart the fucking shit. My bad.
Yeah, the wife is fine, y'all. She is she's kind of a dick right now.
Yeah, see, Ohio, I don't never get that shit. It's 20, but feels like 11. Like here, it's 27, feels like 18, man.
That means it's 18.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if it feels like 18, it's fucking 18 degrees.
Right?
The hell, man. So that's what's wrong with the damn world, man. Everybody always confused about everything, man.
Well, that's because even the words got to have redundancy now. You got to have backups for your backups.
Right? Damn.
Boom. Okay,
You see, they moved the doomsday clock. Got moved.
Get it?
I saw like a link for that. I didn't press it. How close is it?
I want to say 100 seconds or 100 minutes from midnight. However the fuck that works. I think it's 100 seconds.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy. Dude, you ever seen the movie The Day After? It's on YouTube for free. I told you about it long time ago.
Don't get hateful with him. I told you about it.
Yeah, Hutch, I fucking
hear that
told
shit?
you, dude. I fucking told you a long time ago, and you fucking.
I will jump through this
That's
screen
hateful.
and a bitch.
Please.
I'm in the
But
shower.
The Day After kicks ass. You're in the shower room?
Yeah, the shitter's that way. I'm in the shower. Big difference.
Fuck. Dude, I'm tempted, dude. I'm wanting to just get some land, dude, and say fuck the electricity and the water for a year or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to do, dude. You know, like because I feel like it probably would take me about a year before I got all that electric and all that other shit and septic set up in my
Hey,
crib.
if saying things got shit done, boy, you'd be Bill Gates rich.
Fuck yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I was waiting for him to finish, and I was going to say, if you were going to do it, you'd already be doing this shit, man.
Right.
Don't be bullshit.
Dude, I got set off because I had this COVID and shit now, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm healing up from it now. Like, I'm at the end of my COVID shit right now. But I got laid off from that job, dude. I got sick as fuck from all this COVID and shit, dude. And that set me back for sure, dude.
Okay,
I'm about to start.
has somebody already addressed the
Are you
mustache?
talking about this
Dude,
mustache, dude? That's
I
like
was just
Arthur
sitting there.
Morgan
I
off
was
Red
just
Dead
sitting there
2.
looking at that shit, thinking, man, what? I'm not sure how to. That's why I'm being quiet. I was looking at. I'm not sure how to address that.
You look like a creepy ass Frenchman that should be working on a dock somewhere.
Sacre bleu. I know it.
What was that? What was that shit where they used to? Damn, what was that called? Where they would knock motherfuckers out, and you'd wake up on a ship way out.
Oh, Shanghai.
Shanghai, yeah. You look like one of them Shanghai motherfuckers, man. Like you ready.
Pilgrim.
That wasn't necessarily the original goal that I had, but that's cool. It could be worse thing.
So I want to know: do you like the wee wee or do you like the poo poo?
I take poo poo over the wee wee. Given a choice, I'd have to say for sure.
I think the boy got the Rona too.
Is he not feeling good?
Yeah, he woke up this morning like he didn't fucking. The only time he got up today was to be like, "Hey, I think I need to go take a Rona test."
Oh shit!
And then
Yeah,
we were
my
like,
shit. I was about to go to Peru, Hutch. I was about to go to Peru and shit too, dude. Then it's probably for the best that all that shit went down, though. You know what I'm saying?
it really is.
You ought to
You know,
really
'cause, like, fuck, I didn't. I kind of didn't want to, but I did want to. But I thought I definitely. Who knows what could happen and shit. You know, y'all could have seen me live stream me get my head cut off or some shit.
you ought to really freak him out, Hutch, and tell him walk in there and like kick the door open and shit and be like, "Hey, dude, you wanted that fucking Rona test?" And put one of them dishwasher gloves on and say, "There's this new way you can tell we got to go up through the anal." And shit. That some bitch
Oh
freak
fuck,
out.
that really scared him. He's like, I
better.
don't have COVID,
Like,
dude.
shit.
COVID's not real.
I'm like, I guess we'll never find out if you got COVID or not. Then, won't we?
Right.
Now he got one of those at-home tests and it came back positive. I was like, well,
Oh fuck.
because he had to go. He had GED class tonight. So I was like, well,
Fuck,
However-
dude.
Everybody, I mean, everybody I know that takes the test, man, it comes back positive.
Susanna. That's funny.
Bush. Damn it, Susanna.
That was a good one. That was one of my favorite things I've ever seen anybody say.
all right, y'all, have fun. I got to go get set up for my live here after a
brother. What time you going live, brother?
while. Here in about 35 minutes.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, after shit, that'll give me about an hour and a half on this shit, dude. Yeah, after this, when you go live, I'll just say fuck this and go watch you and see what's up with you. Me and Backwoods.
I ain't
Dude,
gonna
this
hang
is-
out
this
too
is my-
much longer because I'm gonna go do a couple of things before Hutch's show comes on. I wasn't gonna come on here, but I got to feeling sorry for you and shit, you know.
Thank you, dude. I had Graze the Bush in here, but I only had him as an empty screen next to me, so I'd feel comfortable. We
All right.
all know about that shit.
Go live more, damn it.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm gonna start getting into it more, dude. I'm gonna start
Like I
getting
got
into it again,
something
dude. I was
to say.
doing lives every day. You remember that shit, dude? For real, dude. And then y'all will be like, he's gonna be like, oh, we won't see him again for another 2 months, huh? No, y'all will see me again.
Pretty much.
Dude, I am gonna start going live more, dude. Especially like, you know how my shit is, Hutch. You know how my shit was. You know how. But I'm basically got all that settled in though for sure. Like, basically, but I'll talk to you about that later for sure, dude. But yeah, I need to start doing my shit more, and I definitely, because I remember whenever we was going live on this shit, I was going live on this shit every day, dude. Like it was popping, dude. It was like we were having like 30, 40 people watching the shit, dude. Like it was awesome, dude. Now we're back down to 12 again though, but we'll work our
'Cause
way
you-
back up.
You shrouded the gun and disappeared.
Dude, like I had a mental breakdown though, dude. Like that shit was so stupid as fuck though, dude. Like I really regret that above all things. But it's never
but
too late
Pilgrim,
to
you gotta-
continue.
You got to learn the difference of when people are coming to make fun of you or coming to watch you, you know.
Fuck no, that's my thing. I don't know. That's oh god, I don't want to get into that too much, but no, there are some fucking people. I be tripping on some people and shit, thinking that they're talking shit, but they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like there'd be some people that do be talking shit for real though, and they know who they are. Like,
Right.
dude, I'm trying to get my subs up too, man. Green Thumb said he got 602. Thank you, Patricia, for welcome. I feel welcome back. Patricia, you always make me feel so welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Patricia, Laura are my favorites.
one of the things, man, is you gotta
Susanna.
when you're doing, if you're trying to build your sub and count and stuff, you gotta make appearances on people's stuff. You gotta, do things like, make videos and do live streams, and you got to be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Don't do shit that makes you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you're,
Mm-hmm.
if you're like, man, I don't really want to read nothing about the fucking news, but you think you got to read the news because, some people want to hear it or whatever. If you're not comfortable doing it, you're just
They can
not-
hear the news somewhere else.
yeah, you're just not going to get people watching you, you know what I'm saying? Just do shit that you like doing, man. You know, that you enjoy doing. You know, like playing the guitar. You know, y'all playing the music and shit. You know, I mean, that was some pretty cool little jam and stuff. You know,
Trying to get back to those days again of doing that shit.
get on there and play a little jam or something. You know what I mean? Just solo. You know, and you know, talk about how music. You know, how it makes you feel better and or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could talk all day about music, dude, for sure. I'm thinking about. I want to start doing like live readings, like reading like books and shit, dude. That's an idea that I've been having. Now, watch, I said that somebody's gonna start doing some shit.
Well, that's another thing, man. If somebody else does it too, don't worry about it, man.
Ideas can be developed independently and shit.
Well, you got. I mean, it doesn't matter, you know, who else does a video about it or whatever, man. Do your own thing, man. Be you, you know, and it is what it is.
So that's what it is. I gotta like center it down to what I do. For sure. And that's dude, that's kind of hard to like really do, because I'm a little bit of a polymath and all that shit, dude. Like, man, because like I definitely feel like the music connects with it all, dude. But you know, I'm really trying to find a way to put like my comedy out there, man. You know, because my dark comedy and shit. You know, the shit that we be talking about sometimes whenever we be getting in trouble for talking about that shit. Yes, I am still playing guitar.
See what Patricia said?
What
That's
Patricia
funny.
saying. Everyone else is taken.
Yeah, just be yourself.
I like
Everyone
that.
else is taken. I know.
I like that. That
It's,
one was good.
it's funny though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here. I gotta go switch some laundry over, man. I washed some clothes earlier and gotta put them
I
in the
heard
dryer.
that. Dude,
Wash-
it was an honor talking to you, brother.
Yeah, man. I seen you was going live. I thought I'd come over and pop over, and I didn't even realize you'd text me, man. And then when you said something about it, I looked and I was like, oh hell, he did text me. Hell. So I thought I'd jump up for a little bit.
Dude, it was an honor talking to you, man. It was an honor talking to everybody in the chat again too, man. I might have to go ahead to the store real quick, but I'm gonna try to make somewhere. I'm gonna try to see what I can't do though tonight. I'm gonna try to see if I can't go live again later, or hop on someone else's show or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But it does kind of feel a little awkward getting into live streams again. I feel like whenever I first started doing the live streams and shit. But, you know, compared to like whenever I was in the middle, whenever I was like episode 50 deep into doing the live streams and the podcast and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But we'll get the comfortability back again for sure. But yeah, I'll talk to you again later, brother, for sure, man.
All right, man. Yeah, Hutch is going live here in about 30 minutes, so.
But I'm gonna be over there in the chat checking that out.
Yeah, it'll be some more of that stuff that he's been doing with the community deal.
The
you
community.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Ghost and Milkmaid's supposed to be on there tonight.
Oh, that'll be legit.
Yeah. So that'll be a good show.
It's gonna be
All
legit.
right, bro. I'm
Okay.
gonna get out and go get this laundry switched over. I'm gonna go wash my dinner plate off that I've got over here and my fork and stuff, and stick it in the dishwasher and all that good stuff, and get ready to come back out here.
Peace out, my brother. Chat. Peace out
Peace,
to all you
everybody.
guys too. We'll see you guys later.